Okay. Okay. I gotta be honest, you guys. I was trying to finish setting up, and then the honk sound effect kicked in. And, oh, geez. GB, thanks for the resub. Many, many hearts. Matter of fact, I think we need some filthy hearts in the chat right now. Let's share the filthy hearts. But also, it's actually funny that that kicked in, because I was going to mention this, and Chibi's resub triggered it. Apparently, Twitch is doing a thing for at least the month of December. I forget how long this extends into January, but apparently for every sub/resub, every cheer that's, I believe, 300 bits or so, or there's one other condition, and I don't remember what the other condition is off the top of my head. There are some holiday-themed emotes that will potentially unlock. So that is the thing. So, like, for example, for the haha holidays, this is the one that triggered for me. I don't know about any of you, but that sure is a thing that can happen. Gift subs, that was the third one. Gift subs is a thing that also triggers it. There's the potential to unlock emotes for resubs and things. Aww. Well, perhaps there will be more subs or gift subs or cheers, and more will unlock. It's not strictly for my stream either. It's all streams on Twitch. So if that is a thing, then oh dear Lord, what are some of these emotes, you guys? I'm sorry, I'm just sort of dying over Yumi's haha shrug left. It's just one arm. I don't know why this amuses me so much, but it does. Also, you're right, E. I don't think that's made out of clay. I really do not. It's a snowman arm, and you could get the right arm and put together with a head. It is true, but just the one arm by itself amuses me. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. But how are you guys doing tonight? I hope you're all doing very well. That was an announcement that it was going to happen later, but it did not. Also, I realized I had set something incorrectly. I'm sorry, E. Your thing should have triggered via Thiabot, and I had it set up in such a way where it only triggered in my client, in the bot client, not on the stream. I am so sorry. I thought I had the thing set up correctly. I did not. Dreidel, dreidel, dreidel. I made it out of clay. Oh, geez. Now, because I've been working on that filth wreath design, my brain interpreted clay as like this filth construct thing, and I don't even know. My brain is in a weird place today, you guys. You might have noticed. I don't know. Top 10 anime betrayals? I kid. Oh, I'm sorry, E. I feel really bad about that. I was all set to have that ready to go, and it did not work as intended. I am not drawing a filth dreidel. I'm drawing the line. There has to be a line somewhere. That is not a thing I'm drawing. A wreath, to me, seems fairly not necessarily innocent, but somewhat devoid of potential religious connotations. A dreidel, to me, well, not necessarily a religious thing. That is the sort of thing where I'm like, I don't know if I should do anything about that. That just, I feel like that's getting into iffy territory. Maybe not that necessarily. Exactly, E. Exactly. See, you understand. Also, is it just me, or is the moderator icon a brighter shade of green? I feel like that is a brighter shade of green around that sword. And I'm not sure how I feel about that. Okay, so that wasn't just me. I feel a bit better knowing it's not just me. But, yeah, Twitch has been redesigning things, and I don't think they realized how little contrast there actually would be between the white and the shade of green they went with on the redesign. That is something that I think perhaps we may want to try to bring up to them. I don't know how well that would actually work, considering, you know, growing streamer on this channel, not partnered or anything. But, you know, it is the sort of thing where it's like, I don't know how well they thought that particular decision through. Twitch is Twitch. Yeah, sometimes the decisions they make completely baffle me. Like, for example, they recently went and redesigned the entire streamer dashboard. So I had to figure out, okay, where do all these buttons actually go? And, like, I click on a thing, and I get an assortment of pop-up windows now. It's... I don't know who thought that was a better decision. I don't think it is, but, it is a thing. Also, E, I'm hunting down that link for you right now. Give me 1 second. Because Twitch has an entire thing about feedback. Okay. So, if you guys would like to voice anything pertaining to, hey, the contrast on the mod icon, it's effed up in the long run, there is a link. Feel free to use it. I believe that would fall under general feedback and sending them an email, which I don't know how often they have somebody go through that. But, you know, it's a thing. But how are you guys doing? I hope you're doing well tonight. Apart from, you know, the glaring contrast. Oh, see, I have dark mode on too, Chibi, with the, trying to figure out how to phrase this. To me, the green around the mod icon is just way too bright, and it makes it very difficult for, at least for me, I don't know about anybody else, apparently E as well though, makes it kind of difficult to actually see like the mod sword in the middle of it, which is white. So on the icon itself, it's very difficult to read. It's not like the shade of green they went with works really nicely in dark mode because, you know, you can see it. It's just when the icon on the little box is, you know, a pure white with that bright a shade of green is a little much. I can actually see it fine, which is odd. I'm usually the one having the biggest problem. Go figure, right? Like, on the one hand, I understand why they went with the brighter thing, because for some people, you know, I can see the darker color not working. But at the same time, like, for some people, like, I don't normally have visual issues. I normally do not, but that is so bright that I can't stare at it for too long. It is kind of giving me a headache. Which is weird because it's just like a little thing. You know, you wouldn't think that would do anything like that, but here we are. Also, weirdly enough, yes, Chibi, I would love to see something cool. Weirdly enough, I've mentioned this before. I use my phone to keep track of Twitch chat while I'm streaming. And weirdly enough, the mod icon on the version of the phone app I'm currently running is the old color, not the bright green. So I don't know if, like,
Ho ho ho.
Oh no. It was in this moment that Lionel realized she forgot to adjust the bot voice on this alert. Oh dear. Oh dear. What is that? Oh, that's a present. The present looks so weird with a face on it. Also, for some reason, my chat is being screwy on my end, and I can't see what emotes I have to work with now. There we go. It is being cooperative. Somewhat. What do we have now? Oh my god. Guys, you need to see this. You need to see this. This is the most ridiculous thing I think I've ever seen in my life. Okay, are you ready for this? I don't think you're ready. I don't think you're ready for the ridiculousness that is this emote. Look at that face. What? I don't even know. I don't know. Oh, it's a New Year's baby. That makes a little more sense. It's still weird. Hi, Arundel. So, to fill you in, apparently Twitch is doing this thing this year called, Haha Holidays, where if you sub to the channel, if subs are gifted, or if you cheer 300 bits or more, emotes get unlocked for everybody in the chat. So the baby is one such emote. The thing is, it's completely random, and, you know, no one really knows which ones you're going to wind up getting. Yeah, it's not the best looking, is it? Well, not everybody. The unlocker and then 5 gifts for a resub, 3 for a cheer. Right. But that is a thing for everybody. For every Twitch channel, rather. So many things can be accomplished and given. ESO needs to update faster so I can spend 2 hours in Character Creator. I feel that on several levels, Arendelle. I feel that on several levels. I cannot tell you how long it takes me adjusting every single slider. I love games that give you sliders for character creation, but at the same time, it's a little overwhelming. He's like, how can I tweak these so this character matches this image that I have in my head? E thinks it's time for chaos. Oh dear. Oh my god! E, your shadling barrels are adorable. I love them. I love them. And by the way, congratulations to E on his new affiliate status. It was very exciting when that occurred. And so the Shadling Barrel is the first emote. I love it. It is really cute. I'm really fond of that, eh? Also, Arendelle skips a lot of the sliders. She just needs her face to look good. I feel that. Oh, geez, that sucks. Waiting for... Yeah, that's just... How dare. The Shadelings are great for breaking sieges as well. Hilariously, just launch them over the wall. Actually, once we shift into gameplay, that is essentially what we're doing. Breaking an Imperial siege, rather, on half of a city. Or zone. So, yay. Oh. Well, hopefully you'll be able to schedule it soonish. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. Before we flip on over into the game, though, guys, just a couple of quick little things. So, first off, a reminder, drops are on right now. All of your games are updating on Steam. Oh dear. Fingers crossed for tomorrow. It's kind of important. I will keep my fingers crossed for you and send appointment achieving vibes. Or at least appointment scheduling vibes. That is more the word I should be using. Dragon hunts. Yes. Do not forget your daily E. Do not forget the daily. So, again, before we flip on over, couple of very quick reminders for you guys. Drops are on today, I believe, for all ESO streamers, myself included. So basically, if you're not familiar with the concept, although if you've been on this channel often enough, you should be by now. Just make sure your Twitch account is linked to your ESO account, and for every, I believe it's like every 10 minutes you watch an ESO streamer, you will get a crate in the game. Which I actually have a couple of the crates that you can get from watching streamers. I will open those on screen so you guys can just see a couple of the things that come in them. It's usually just useful things like poisons and restoration potions and occasionally experience scrolls, things like that. Just little things to help you get going in the game. But they're very handy. I like them. But yes, the longer you stick around in here, the more of those you should be accumulating, I believe. So that is a fun thing. Second, just a reminder that all loyalty points are currently being handled by the Twitch client, which you can find in the chat pane, right below where you'd enter in a message. We have a lovely new icon for them now, by the way. I'm very proud of that little heart crystal. He just had to take a nap because he was dead tired. I do not blame you, sir. Sleep is a very fickle beast sometimes. But yes. Dear Lord. The downside of using my phone to keep track of Twitch chat is that sometimes my alerts make it vibrate, and I'm never expecting the noise when it happens. Whew. Indeed. That is one of the many ways that you can put those points to use. If you, for example, if you're not subbed to the channel, you can spend some points to unlock an emote for 24 hours, which is the main reason we're using loyalty currency via Twitch chat now, because I just think that's freaking cool. And I personally like that a lot. But you can also use it to ask me random questions while I'm playing if you're so inclined. You can do that even without the loyalty currency. I fully welcome questions. However, if they're ESO related, I can't guarantee an accurate answer because 9 times out of 10, I don't know what I'm doing. I love the game, but that doesn't mean I'm very good at it. So, build questions, I've got pretty much nothing for you, but any other questions you might want to ask me, you can do through that. You can make my bot say something first time you chat in stream. You can create a custom command if you're so inclined. There's a lot you can do with those points, so please feel free to use them. Yeah, I don't know that it does let you do the higher tier emotes. Chibi. Oh dear. Is he drowning in points again? Oh boy. We do not specifically have a guild. ESO does have guilds. I believe you can be a member of up to 5 of them at a time on an account. However, my stream in particular does not have an overarching guild. Although, if that is a thing that you guys might remotely be interested in, we can probably arrange it to be a thing. I know. Considering how currently small we are, it never really seemed like such a thing that, yeah, it's by account, not character. So when they went and revamped everything, I believe this happened when they revamped everything. I can't remember because I haven't been playing before the revamp. But because it's all essentially account-based, not necessarily character-based, you can seriously be a member of, I believe, up to 5 guilds at a time. Us in the stream in particular, this channel anyway, does not have a guild on any character. On any character. Like, I'm currently part of 2 guilds, I believe. One that has some of our apiary friends in it, and one that is strictly that my free company from Final Fantasy XIV wound up forming. And I am part of those no matter what character I wind up playing. So I could be on my main, I could be on my alt. All characters would be a member of those guilds. But again, we don't have one specifically for the stream. If that's something you guys think you might want, though, let me know. I can try to figure something out. Let's see. What else? There was something else I was going to mention. Don't remember what it was now. Oh, yes. Quick reminder, though, guys. Because we were talking of emotes earlier. And I remember that you all have mentioned several times you love our filth heart here. Just a reminder that we do have a growing Redbubble shop where you can pick up that emote on a variety of things. If you are so inclined, there's a link in the panels below. You guys can type !merch into Twitch chat and check out the little shop. We have some other stuff in there as well. Namely the filth art things that I've been doing. I was already in the chat pane. I'm sorry, Arendelle. I need to remember I can be less hands-on with my Twitch chat when my mods are about. I really need to remember that. It's a hard thing for me to unlearn. Yes. Hey, Skyrim for Life. Haven't seen you in a while. How are you doing? Hope you're doing well. I'm glad to hear that. Welcome. We're just about to get started and get through what I hope is going to be the rest of Cadwell's Gold tonight. I'm not 100% sure. That is the hope, anyway. Oh dear. He is almost always here. Although, speaking of, not necessarily the mods, but just, you know, things like that in general. I don't even know what that segue was. I really don't know. It made more sense in my head before it came out of my mouth. My day is going okay. It could be better, to be honest. But, you know, sometimes that's just how it goes. A quick reminder before we flip over. You guys, we do have a Discord channel. You guys can find a link in the panels down below. Or you guys can type !Discord over into the Twitch chat for a link to that. Thank you, Arendelle. Much appreciated. We got clips that you guys can post in there. Anything. Again, if you guys do want a stream-specific guild in ESO, that's the place to throw it. I'm more likely to see it in there. But yes, if that's the thing you want, poke me there. Let me know. Because I miss seeing you around too, though, Skyrim for Life. I haven't seen your name here in a while. Hope you've been okay. But now I think, my friends, it is that time. Shall we flip on over and check some stuff? Because, you know, we do have some things we need to take care of.
He's not the sharpest arrow in the quiver.
And those things... Ooh, I almost started the background music that we've been listening to. Secret good news. I'm excited for good news. But the fact that it's a secret intrigues me. I'm not saying you necessarily have to share with the stream if you're not comfortable with it, but
Wasting time is an important.
I do hope at some point I at least will get to hear the news. Okay, good. Good. Alright, let us jump on over. Excellent. Let's jump on over because I do have some stuff to show you guys because I did promise. Hold on, let me get somewhere where it's... I can't go outside right now because it is...
You are the one who destroyed the withered hand.
Oh dear.
You are...
Yes, okay, you hush, sir. I did promise you guys a look at the Ouroboros crates. So let us do so.
Well met, and good fortune to you.
By the way, if you don't know who this Khajiit is back here, that is Pakruti. He is, I want to say, one of the woodworker hirelings that you can come across. Also, yay! How was it? Did you like it? Did you have fun doing the thing? Also, yay, update. Yes, let's open these crates, because I got a couple of them.
An excellent selection. Your rewards are ready. Shall we try again?
Yeah, so in the Ouroboros crates, in this one in particular, we have a whole bunch of restoration potions, lethal poison,
Traded for valuable rewards.
and a mimic stone, which the mimic stones let you use them to pretty much craft any crafting style I believe you have unlocked.
Marvelous rewards.
What else do we have?
Pakruti can see.
Oh, excellent. More restoration potions.
He is sure you will get something good. And all you need is a crate. You can purchase one from the store, and then we can begin.
I don't have the crowns to buy more crates right now, sir. But yay, restoration potions are like my lifeblood in this game sometimes.
There are no crates. Fair.
They have gotten me out of several bad positions in this game. Yes. In case, for anybody who does not recall, while I'm thinking about it, let me charge up weapons, because my weapon charges are terrible right now. For anybody who does not recall, we've come upon this town, which has been completely overtaken by Imperial soldiers. Okay, my Skyrim for life. Thank you for stopping by, though. Much appreciated. And many hearts. So we've been working since last Thursday to try to liberate this town. Because there's a resistance movement that we've been trying to help out. Ghost Snake will take my place. All hail Ghost Snake.
Always a good attack.
Not my usual type, but business is slow. What can I do for you?
I don't know how to respond to that statement. But I'm looking for Maradem. Do you know him?
Perhaps. Many know Maradem. Not many will admit to it. I've met him once or twice, but I don't know where he is now.
Well, I need to find him. Can you help?
Do you know what would happen to me if I betrayed Maradem? Or any of my contacts? No, I can't help you.
Damn it.
Now go away before someone sees us talking.
You have little choice.
Not my...
Oh. Hey, Ufa.
Niha will help, for the good of us all. But I understand her fear. We must be cautious on her watch. If anyone suspected her involvement, that would mean her end.
Okay, so what do we do?
We still need information from the wretch. Fortunately, I know of a simple way to extract it. Across the way lies the Mages Guild. Talk to a man named Razin. Ask him for his specialty. It's a potent sedative only he makes.
Then what?
I'll set a trap for Maridem with my dear Niha's help. Once you have the powder, take it to the Drowsy Owl Inn upon the hill and get the rest of the details from her. You can see your destination from here if you need to get your bearings.
Okay, so what? Mage's Guild is... Mage's Guild is over that way. Okay, I believe somewhere in my bags I have... Yes! I managed to find a Legion disguise. I'm the cutest Imperial half-elf to ever live. I mean, look at this. She looks freaking adorable in this outfit. I don't know that Bosmer would actually be part of the Imperial Legions, but I'm cute as hell. You also need to be very careful. Okay, there's the Mages Guild. We need to be very careful and avoid the individuals with the torches, because the individuals with the torches can see through my disguise. And that is just dangerous for a number of reasons. Namely, they will attack, and I will lose the disguise. And that is just not work for me. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Okay. I need to get into the Mages Guild. Open the door. Okay. Whew. Here we are.
Nothing is certain until it happens. I never tell the truth to those unworthy of it.
Where's your sense of adventure? My sense of adventure was Eden. Yes. Ghost Snake clearly ate it.
Something I can help you with? I'm rather preoccupied, so make it quick.
I need some of your specialty.
I have no idea what you're talking about. I'm just a simple apothecary, friend.
Ufa sent me.
The rogue. Sometimes I wish the Imperials did find him. Here's your powder. It'll paralyze in a matter of moments after being ingested. Take care you don't breathe it in.
Thank you, sir. Also, that is the most adorable bonk emote I have ever seen. Hooray for Daily Dragon. Did you get Southern Elsewhere as well? Okay, where am I going? I'm going up this way. Really?
Have you got everything you need?
Yes, right here.
There's a bottle of wine in the alcove for you, though I've no idea what you'll do with it. I'll serve it to Maridem, and then you and Ufa can do what you must. But after that, I'll have no part in what comes.
Understood. Where am I putting this? Where's the alcove? Oh, the alcove's here. That's very.
Wait here.
Yes, ma'am.
I've brought you refreshments, sir.
Niha! Always so good to me. Let's taste this fine concoction. A strange flavor. What kind of wine?
Hi, sir.
Who are you? What have you done with Niha? What was in that wine?
Yeah, I'll ask the questions. Where's the Grandea?
How dare you? Whoa. What's happening to me? Did you poison me?
Maybe.
Please, give me an antidote. I'll tell you anything.
Okay, then answer my question.
She's in front of the palace. I have the key for the stocks, but they guard her exceptionally well. They'll execute her within the week. That's all I know. Now please, give me the antidote. I'll give you the key.
Bleating like a cut lamb, I see.
Ufa!
I thought you were dead.
That was the intent. Get the key off his body and leave him.
Sure. What are you gonna do to him, though?
We need to work quickly. Who knows when the Imperials will decide to execute the Grandea?
Okay, I get no explanation as to what he's gonna do. I can't even ask him. I can't even ask him the question, hey, what are you gonna do to this guy? Okay, so I have to be very careful. There's that guy over there with a torch. We must avoid, but the palace is this way, so... You know, it's an issue. Oh, this is fun. I don't like this. Okay. Where are you going? Okay, good. Sneaking onto palace grounds. Do do do. Do 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 do. Sneak, sneak, sneak. Not the sneakiest, I suppose, but... Hello.
Good. I'm free. Let the people know the time has come.
Ma'am, yes, ma'am.
The two watchtowers. We must rise up against the Imperials.
To the watchtowers.
Must not falter. Go. Let them.
This is probably not going to end well for me, but you know. So I imagine once the first one's lit, I'm probably going to get attacked. Weirdly enough, no.
Can't you see that I'm furious?
Good. Oh, you're a resistance fighter. You're fine. You, I don't care if you see me in this. If you were Imperial, that'd be a different matter. Sigma fire's lit. Okay, where's Ufa? Oh, we have a small army.
What is it?
It's time.
Where are the rest of your people?
They ready themselves for battle. We will hold the palace while you take out the Imperial within. You must all move quickly.
Well, what about the Grandea?
She's in no shape to fight. I can't imagine what torture she must have endured under the Imperial's reign. You are our symbol, friend. Our symbol of freedom. There's no time to waste. We must strike now, but the Imperials will have time to make preparations.
What do I do?
Go inside and slay that Imperial Sedas Secundus like the dog she is. We don't know what kind of forces she has with her. We're counting on you.
Won't let you down. Hopefully. Okay, so this is the palace. At some point, I need to go through here. I want to go up these stairs and just, like, explore literally everything. I say as I run up these stairs anyway. This was not my original plan. But, okay. I just wanted to see if there was anything overly interesting up here, but there was not. Alright. And these bookshelves. These are bookshelves. Aha. Well, at least a couple of them are bookshelves. We must raid all the bookshelves, as you guys know. do not neglect bookshelves in ESO. Some of the bookshelves will let you boost skills up a level, so always worth it to check the bookshelves. Hello.
I've heard a lot about you. Finally, we meet in person.
Hi, I've come to reclaim Holland's Stand from the Imperials.
Bold. I like that. It's unfortunate you've picked the wrong side. The Legion needs more soldiers with that kind of attitude. No matter. Holland's Stand will be our stronghold in the Covenant, and no upstart shall challenge that.
I disagree with you.
Did you think I'd let anyone walk in here unchallenged? You are a fool, as are the rest of them. I'll enjoy watching you die.
Oh, what the? I did not like that. Defeat Traitor Maradam. Okay, then. Hello, sir.
I won't fail you again, Secundus.
I love my shade friend. Okay.
The people of Holland Stand demand your surrender. If you won't surrender, your life is forfeit.
Okay, she's up top. What she's doing up there, I don't know. Also, no, I'm not stealing the cheese.
I'll make you an example to these dogs.
Will you, though? Nope. You don't get to do that. Don't know what it was you were trying to do.
Time for a celebration! Cheese for everyone!
Well, she's dead. Very quickly.
They must pay for what they've done to our town.
Well, I've just done that, so...
What?
You've done it. The 7th Legion will be our prey.
Is Holland Stand free?
The Imperials had no chance. We took them by storm, and without their leader, they had nowhere to turn. What few are left will fall easily. You were the linchpin for it all.
I had your help.
The Grandair will have something to say too, no doubt. Here she comes now.
Proud people of Holland Stand, we have won the day. A stranger to our city was the spark. Let us never forget this, or those who fell in the fight.
Did anybody actually fall? I mean, it just looked like they've been standing out here this entire time.
And here is the savior of my people, my city, and me. We are all in your debt, friend.
What's next for Holland Stand?
We must rebuild. The Imperials tore apart our fine city, but we will rise from the sands. You have given us this chance. Forever will Holland Stand remember your work and your sacrifices.
Well, we liberated an entire town. Go us. Now we're going to navigate our way out of here. And we no longer have to worry about guards because these are all Covenant guards now. So if they see me, I don't care. Also, we are mainly heading this way because there is a stable master up this way. And I have not visited a stable master today, so I should probably go train my horse. Also, very good choice, Arendelle.
You have come seeking a steed.
You know, I hate to drink alone.
You know, if there's one thing I wished about this game, it's that mount training was easily carried over. It's not. I really wish it was, but nope. You know, as I was walking out of the city, I had this thought of, gee, what is this thing over here? Oh no. Oh no. So you guys can't see this because my webcam is covering my chat pane, usually for good reason. Because zone chat can get weird. But I come out here, and this is E's character in this game, by the way, in case anybody has any doubts as to what E is. This is a polymorph. E is not actually a giant raven skeleton, although I suppose he wishes he was. And I come out here, and E has a riddle for me, so he says, "You measure my life in hours, and I serve you by expiring. I'm quick when I'm thin, and slow when I'm fat. The wind is my enemy." So now it is my task to determine what he is. Because that is how riddles work when presented by vaguely eldritch beings. This is not actually a quest in a game. This is just E being E, but E has apparently decided to just put himself in random places and just dispense riddles to people. Which I hope he does this to other random players as well, because this is just amusing. Also, if he does not do this to other players, I will be very offended. What is this? What is this? What is this? Oh! Oh, I think I know. I think I know. I will do so. Because I know you guys can't see my chat. He would, but that would require me having the confidence to do that and then have a prize for them. You know, you could probably hoard dragon treasures and give them to people if you're so inclined. I have made my guess. Oh dear! I murdered him. Oh dear. But I think this means I can pass, considering my guess was correct. So yes, you guys, if you have a guess in chat, feel free to speak it, and we shall see if you are correct. Eat souls, get money. I mean, it's technically not eating souls in this case, but... Sadly, poke does not work very well. So I'm incapable of doing both at once. So, when I came out of this city, a skeletal raven appeared before me and posed a question. the riddle for anybody just coming in is this. You measure my life in hours, and I serve you by expiring. I'm quick when I'm thin and slow when I'm fat. The wind is my enemy. And now E is off elsewhere. Because we have guessed correctly, and off he goes. Where he winds up next, I have absolutely no idea. But I will seriously laugh if he shows up outside where I need to go next anyhow. Because it's not like it's a mystery. You can clearly see where I'm going by the quest markers on the map. But also, amusingly enough, there is a house along the way that I believe we shall also check out. Or at least there should be. Oh, house was over this way. House was over this way. So this is a house that you can actually purchase in the game. You would, but I don't want to be rude and get in the way of your stream. I mean, you are more than welcome to come and visit. The little riddles at the end of things amuses me. But this is a tiny house that you can buy in-game. You can either buy it with furnishings or without, I believe. We are currently previewing it without furnishings. But it's a tiny little Redguard-style home. Not unlike many of the other ones we have run into. Actually, you know what we're going to do? We are going to... So, if you buy this unfurnished, you can buy it for 73,000 gold, or 2,600 crowns. If you want to buy it furnished, though, it is 3,300 crowns. But we're going to preview it with furnishings, because this is me and I'm just curious. Get a tiny little courtyard and a little home all to your own. Let us see what it looks like inside. This is the interior of this home with furnishings. Just a modest little thing, very simple, but I do like it though. If I had crowns for a decent amount of furniture in this game, I would absolutely decorate a couple of the places that are, that I technically own, character-wise. Wilkelgard or wherever. Where did you start up, Arendelle, like when you loaded in? Because if you're Breton, then you would be in Daggerfall as your starting zone. Sedanin. Okay, Sedanin is Morrowind. So the beauty of ESO is the way it has been redone. You can basically do the content in any order you want. Whoops, that is a wolf. Wolf gonna maul my face. Wolf gonna maul my face. But yeah, so the beauty is you don't really need to have done previous ESO content to complete Morrowind. Far as I can tell, there is nothing in Morrowind that would be remotely spoiler-ish for the original story content of ESO. So you could, in all seriousness, start right there, if you were so inclined. Also, we have happened upon this Imperial researcher with a glowing green light down there. I'm assuming that means he was a necromancer, but... A dead Imperial lies in the sand, his skin blistered as if struck by lightning. Apparently, we just search random dead bodies on the road now, because this is what we do. We are the most noble of adventurers, my friends. You're not gonna end up in jail, Arendelle. You might be better off heading in the direction of Daggerfall, though, since as a Breton, that is technically your starting zone. Well, okay, not starting zone, but you will definitely pick up the thread for the original game's main story quests in Daggerfall. I don't know about other zones for the faction. It's a Daedric prison, therefore jail. Ah, you're there. Okay, then. Beneath the corpse lies a bundle of notes. Day 7. Damned dark in that cave. Under the sun, I can see the construct shows signs of dormancy rather than total failure. Did you wake up, Dwemer shit? I swear, if you woke up something Dwemer related in the middle of this goddamn desert, I'm going to... Day 8. No sign of additional inscriptions. I'll need to look elsewhere for clues as to how to open the vault in Razak's wheel. This construct must hold some clue. I should take it apart. There's a loud buzzing behind one of its compartments. I should investigate Razak's wheel and find out what the Imperials are doing. Because we can't leave well enough alone, apparently. I mean, you could go to Daggerfall if that's the original ESO story, because I haven't done it yet, but I don't know where that is. Okay, so you can basically access it from any way shrine you're at. I mean, technically, once you get through the Daedric prison you're currently in, you should theoretically get ported somewhere. Which I'm purposely not mentioning on account of vague, spoilerish things. I mean, either way, you're going to get ported somewhere after you're done with where you are. Okay, that looks ominous. Oh, that's just sand being blown around. Okay. Oh, wait, no, those are flesh flies. Ah. Freaking Imperials, man. Freaking Imperials. What did you do? Yep. I freaking called it. Oh, wait. This is a public dungeon. I'm not good in public dungeons by myself. But here we go anyway. Because sadly, public dungeon quests are not marked separately. For some reason. How far into this do we need to go? Oh, god. There is a sky shard in here. Okay, fine. Let's venture forth. This is a bad plan. I'm acknowledging this is a bad plan straight out the gate. I should not be in here by myself.
I need healing!
You stop that. Sometimes you need your AoE damage. I mean, disrupting Imperial BS is always a valid reason to do anything. I say despite knowing I'm fully planning on making an Imperial alt at some point. God damn it, there are bookshelves there too. I don't want to murder all of them.
You there. A little help would be very appreciated.
Buh. Oh, great. This is why public dungeons by oneself are not a good thing. I heard a voice.
I don't believe it. Thank the sands. How about untying me? They've had me down here for a week.
Who are you? What are you doing down here?
Name's Damrina. I'm a Covenant scout. I saw the Imperial tents on my patrol and came to investigate. Ended up getting captured. Right, because that wasn't obvious.
I'll free you. Oh, yeah, the dragon is not going to attack you. He's just basically there to be like, hey, this event is going on. Don't forget I exist.
Tal, Papa, and I owe you one, my new friend. But I need to ask another favor, if I can.
What do you need me to do?
I was carrying orders when they captured me. Should have been more careful, but we've never seen Imperial activity this deep in the desert. I didn't even have time to destroy the orders. They've got everything I was carrying.
What's in them?
They contained every patrol route the Covenant uses in the area. We need to make sure we recover those orders and eliminate everyone who's seen them. Luckily, I know exactly who to hit, if you're willing.
You want me to do this alone?
Would certainly be thoughtful of you. I've been down here for a week, tied up, with scraps for food. Fighting would be unwise.
Fine, who do you want me to kill?
You'll want to find Major Karina and Spy Master Gaeta. They interrogated me, and they're the only ones high-ranking enough to bother reading the orders. So eliminate them and recover my orders. Then we maybe can get out of here.
I'll take care of them. Where can I find them?
Major Karina was covered in grease. She's likely digging through the guts of a Dwemer construct somewhere. As for Spy Master Gaeta, I never met a spy who wasn't obsessed with high ground. She'll be at the highest elevation she can find. I'm going to find a place to lay low. Tell Papa, watch over us both.
Okay. Notes on Razak. Razak was beyond brilliant. If the historians back in Cyrodiil are to be believed, Razak was on the verge of his greatest creation before his death. A truly autonomous construct able to operate without a control rod and outside the bounds of Dwemer's cities. If we could harness, find, and replicate this device, the Imperial war machine would be unstoppable. That is, if we could get in his damned vault. It's locked shut and resists every effort to open it, conventional or magical. The door has 3 keyholes, each with an alchemical symbol or something like it above it. I've ordered my men to search for the keys, but they're soldiers, not archaeologists. We found nothing. Still, we're close. One door stands between us and an army that never sleeps, never stops. That just seems like a bad plan. So I have no problem getting myself through here and trying to shut this down, because F that. Fortunately, other people came through here and cleared things out, so I don't gotta worry about some of that. At least. Also, just gonna sort of speed run through here because this is... Oh, no. No, 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 nope. 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 That is just a bunch of constructs. I don't feel like dealing with them just yet. Okay, so either way, I'm gonna have to deal with things I don't want to deal with. So, let's just deal with the constructs, because at least this way I have a sky shard to lay claim to. Just gonna sneak through here carefully as we can. Needs more dragon treasure. Oh, jeez. Oh! F me! Whoops. I was not anticipating that many of them straight out the gate. Okay. I'm also gonna swap weapons. Send my thing in there. Oh, jeez. This is how I die. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, I need to actively start attacking things, because otherwise I'm gonna die. Okay. Okay. All of that, and I just get one gyro. That wasn't painful at all. Sarcasm, sarcasm. Okay, the fact that this room is so open, I don't like it. There's a chest here. I technically do not need to open it, but gonna try it anyway. I'm just trying to find the sky shard so I can get out of this room. Where is the sky shard? Oh, jeez. There's the sky shard. One more sky shard and I will have a skill point. Which is handy because skill points are a rare thing. Further levels you obtain. Can I get out of the room this way? Oh, I can, but there are 2 dwarven centurions. Nope. You ever just look at something and your default reaction is just no? Oh, jeez. Actually. You know what? With my shade, I might be able to take them. Nope. You do not get to do that. Okay. I got overly worried for nothing. My shade is mighty, damn it. I always forget that's an ability I tend to keep on my bars until I need it for something. Then it's like, oh, hey, that sure is a thing I can do. Sneaking around spiders. Well, that was a failed sneak. Rude. We're not allowed to run away from me. Just for that, I'm going to shoot at you from a distance. Hopefully before that Centurion gets down here, because I don't feel like dealing with it. Also, Loot's message. What? Getting in on the lootsing. This seems like a very good time to remind you guys that you guys can choose to put ads up on that corner of the screen by going to loots.com/Lionel, checking the panels down below for the link, or doing as Chibi did and typing !loots into chat. You can pretty much refresh the page to try to get an ad that is slightly more appealing to you, but your options may be limited depending on which deals Loots is trying to put out there right now. But that is a thing that can be done. And by doing so, you wind up supporting this channel completely for free. Like, there's absolutely no cost to you whatsoever. I need to get better about remembering to block in this game. Like, 9 times out of 10, I will remember if the thing is right there that I'm trying to block, but sometimes I get so wrapped up in whatever I'm doing that... what to do with so many points? What do you do with so many points? Singing. You know, I could probably use more rewards, so... if you have suggestions, my friend, please feel free to throw them at me. Preferably in the Discord so I can look at them later, because once the stream winds up being done for the day, I tend to lose Twitch chat. So any suggestions that come through that way, I lose them. But if there's some things that you guys want to see as point rewards, please let me know. Like, do not hesitate to tell me. Half of the fun for me with them is, you know, is for you to be able to, like, utilize those. So, if you have suggestions for point rewards that you would like to see, please poke me in the Discord. Which, as a reminder, we do have a Discord. You can find a link in the panels below, or you can type !Discord in the chat if you would like to come join the Forge. We mostly do not bite. And I say mostly because I cannot control what Antu does or says. Oh, of course. There's an entire army of Imperials up here. Because why not? No guarantees about souls either. Or being sacrificed, let's be honest here. The sacrificing is a thing that tends to happen on this channel more often than not. I need to just embrace it as a thing. Oh, jeez.
Aid me!
Okay, no, you do not get to do that, sir. Okay. Oh boy. Getting a bit spicy there. Okay. I didn't die. It's fine. I did not die. It is fine. I lived. So it's almost like I didn't fuck up at all.
He hears voices in his head. Don't worry, they're good people.
Charge!
Okay, I need the Ori. The Aetherius key. Okay. What do I need now that I'm in here? I have way too many random quests that I just have not touched for whatever reason. Okay, so I need to go back through there for the vault, but I also need to kill somebody up this way. In either way, I have to deal with large groups of Imperials. So this way seems like the slightly safer option.
Set it ablaze!
Oh, no! Or chaos, because, well...
Didn't see that coming, did you?
Indeed, the Wabbajack. We do have a Wabbajack. It's mostly ease, but he loans it out on occasion. Oh, see, this is going to be painful because this is a boss that I definitely cannot murder on my own. This one we may just need to leave off for now because I don't know that I'm going to be able to murder an individual with that bar on my own. I don't know why I'm still in here. Like, the further you go in these things, the more likely it is you're going to have to deal with bosses like that. And, not something I'm going to be able to handle on my own, really. Kind of wishing I could even log into the game at the moment. I need to install / update. There have been many updates too, so that is probably not going to help anything. Oh no. This is how I die. This is how I die, guys. Oh wait. That's another player! That is another player! Oh my god! Another player to my rescue. Who are you, mysterious stranger? Oh my god, there are more players! What is this? I'm not used to so many in one space.
You were there to stop Alexandra Cannell from capturing the Coral Heart.
What? Oh, this makes me so happy. More players. Witnessing. Yes. Witnessed. Okay, I don't know what class that guy is up ahead of me. But dude is epic. I'm not even sure what he is, but maybe. You know, if we all head up that way, we could probably take him. If they're going that way.
Healer! Light it up! I need healing!
Well, there's not a healer anymore. So... I really want to know. Oh, Whoops. Oh. Dear Lord, dude could take her on by himself. He did not even need my help with that. I am amazed. I am witnessing a god right now. That is what is happening. I am witnessing a deity in this game.
Did you meet the new commander?
He has so many champion points, too. Like, oh my god. Sir? Nope, he's not coming up here. I need to murder her. And I have no friends to do so. Oh. Alas. If he had headed up that way, then we definitely would have been able to do the thing. But he is just plowing through here on his way out. I am envious of players like that. Like, he was a freaking deity. You cannot convince me otherwise. Like, he was as a god. That was just phenomenal watching him. I will never be that good. Let's be real. I really do want to know what class he was, but I could not tell. Like, he wasn't really using any of his class abilities. So I couldn't even tell you what he was to try to replicate that. Not that I really know all the time anyway. But, you know, some classes have very distinctive abilities in this game that you can kind of recognize when you see them. But I did not recognize it at all. Which I'm kind of sad about because, like I said, the man was epic. Did he have a sorcerer pet? He might have. But yeah, like, the sorcerer pets are pretty iconic. Some Nightblade skills are less obvious. No, he didn't have a sorcerer pet. He had a banker with him, I think. He had something with him at any rate. But yeah, like, certain pets are iconic. There are certain abilities that wardens 9 times out of 10 will have a bear with them, which is a dead giveaway. If they're a healer, their abilities are all plant-based. Like mushrooms and trees and things like that. That is a dead body. A very crispy body. Notes in the vault door. The door to Razak's vault is one of the most impressive feats of Dwemer engineering I've seen. It resists every unlock spell I know and shrugs off even the strongest destruction spells. Perhaps the most fascinating part of the door is the series of pictograms etched into the door itself. They seem to form a narrative, and if my admittedly limited knowledge of the language serves me, it's a classic elven cosmogony? First there was Aurbis, the formless chaos from which the universe was formed. Then Lorcan convinced the Aedra to sacrifice themselves to create the world Mundus. Then finally, at the birth of the world, Magnus opened a hole to Aetherius, creating the sun and letting magic flow into Nirn. This trinary comes up frequently in Razak texts, chaos, earth, and magic. Perhaps it's central to his understanding of creation, not just of the world, but of constructs as well? I will have to ruminate on this later. For now, I'll try my hand at picking the lock. Perhaps I'll have success with the mundane where magic failed. Clearly not, sir. Orbis. Mundus. Aetherius. We go. What's gonna jump out at me? Please let nothing jump out at me. Thing I need for a quest is over this way. Dwemer Journal. This journal is written in the fierce strokes of the Dwemer language. The text contains Dwemer writing and alchemical symbols. A detailed diagram of a Dwemer machine accompanies the text. The device needs a final cog to be fully functional, and the diagram shows the design for the cog mold. The diagram includes a map of Razak's wheel and seems to indicate that if you can find the cog mold, you could create a cog using nearby machinery. The cog can then be used to complete Razak's machine in a chamber farther south. Okay. I feel like this is the sort of thing I show. These were not here before. Okay. Trying not to die, trying not to die. I love it that you can dodge roll. I just need to remember to actually do that from time to time. Oh, shh. F me. Oh, great. I have pulled literally everything. Can I escape? No. Okay, I may just accept my fate and die. Yep, okay. Fate accepted. Okay. So, I just need to... Oh, of course. The one I didn't murder is the one that's over here. Send my shade in. Like I said, I need to remember to get better at blocking in this game because sometimes that's actually useful. And, you know, maybe not pull literally everything in this room. Because that would also help. Not pulling everything. We're just gonna fight this thing from a distance because I don't feel like dealing with anything else. Gonna take this coffer now. And my cog mold. And quietly as possible, sneak out of this room. Okay, the thing I need is back there. Oh, of course, literally everything is alive again, because why would it not be? Okay, so we're gonna be sneaky. And this is not the way to go, but I don't want to get through this entire thing and, you know, have to loop back around here and murder this NPC that I need to murder. So what we're going to do is we are also going to quickly, very quickly, Alt-Tab and find the build I've been using online very quickly. Because this gives me a somewhat decent layout for the champion points I should be really distributing in places, and I have not been. Like, I've been distributing most of them, but, like, I still have, like, a decent amount of points I should probably do something with. So, let's see. Let's see. Put 28 in spell shield. Let's see. Second. Let's boost that. Where have I been putting points? Let's start. Not there. Where do I want to put these? Yep, let's get back to boosting that. Confirm those. And then I still have points I need to put in places here. Where should I be putting those? Ritual, what have we got? Damage done. What should that be at? Let's put some points, more points in there. Okay. Now, keep in mind, this build is literally just me putting points in places for the most part and praying that it does me some amount of good. I don't even know if this is really a decent way to put them. I'm just literally just trying to figure out how to survive. Sometimes that is literally all you can do in this game. Oh, there were more things. Guess who did not even notice that? Did you guess me? Because it was me. It was me. Let's be real here. It was me. Am I even going a right way? I'm certainly going a way. Okay. I always hope that I'm going to disable this guy more than I tend to. But he is of a higher not skill level. He's a slightly more challenging enemy, and therefore, you know, certain abilities are never going to work the way I expect them to. Also, yay payment.
Light it up!
What is E going to do with his hard-earned money? Hopefully buy himself something nice. No. Stop that. You do not get to resurrect your friends. You got some crown crates because you really wanted an emote. I mean, that's as valid a reason as any. Oh, yay, friend. Haha! Oh, nice! Congratulations on Bat. Okay, looks like the next thing I need to murder is up this way. The true endgame of any MMO: emotes, dances, pets, and outfits. It is true. It is true.
Hands off. That's Imperial property.
Oh, jeez.
Lothic's wheel shall be your grave.
This is true test of my abilities right now. True test. Oh, great. This is where things get kind of painful. Oh! Friend! Came in at the end there. Elder Fashion Online. You're not wrong. You are not wrong. It's basically what this game amounts to. So I cannot tell you how much time I've spent just trying to find outfit styles just to look nice in this game. Oh, we have her journal, Karina's journal. The great artificer's scribblings and riddles are maddening. Still, I'm beginning to see why my superiors desire control of these constructs. They lack the common failings of men: fear, hunger, and thirst. They're nearly perfect soldiers. They're flawed, of course. They cannot think, make decisions, or act on instinct. Following orders is well and good, but soldiers without reason are only useful to a point. Causes me to wonder, what if the dwarves were onto something here? The constructs we've encountered are far tougher than I expected. The texts at the Imperial Library did not do them justice. Razak must have been a genius in the realms of artifice. Was he working on something even greater in the depths of the sealed vault? I must know. The Empire must have this power, no matter the price. Welp. Do you need to murder her? Did that not count? Like, did you not get enough hits on her? I don't know, sir. I find it funny how it goes, here's some body tattoos. I look at myself and go, what body? I mean, you would have one properly, sir, if you were not a phantasmal crow skeleton. And of course, by the time we get out of here, everything has respawned. Because of course it has. Because why wouldn't it? I'm just trying to live my life and also dismantle all of your plans. Why will you not just let me live? Just let me live my life. But this is what I am, a Fey entity. I mean, okay, you're technically not wrong, but sneak, sneak, sneak. Hi. Okay, so we summon my thing in the middle of this room.
Healer!
Drop an AoE. No, you don't, sir. Oh, God. And at that point, you accidentally open the store. I sometimes come with an accompaniment of crows. I mean, as you should, really. Crows just suit you really well. Also, you know how I was talking about iconic class abilities earlier? Well, my Khajiit friend is very much a Dragon Knight. And if you would like to know how I know, for one thing, he's spitting fire out of his mouth. And for another, he had a flame whip. It is not one of my class abilities, clearly, but if I had the flame whip, I would abuse the heck out of it. Let's be real. Oh, do you want to murder the behemoth? Delicious urns. Can I turn that? No. Okay. I need to go further in, so... Have fun, sir. Have fun upon your journey. I saw 6 crows today, or possibly 5. I am envious of all the crows that you have seen. I have not seen any. I did, however, see a hawk today, which was very cool. This is not the sort of thing I should be in by myself, but you know, this is just me. And apparently this is what I'm doing. In my defense, I did not know this was a public dungeon when I started work, when I got the initial quest to come down here. But, you know, here we are. Only because I've had help. Like the boss monsters and things like that, them I'm not going to be able to do. I can't really do on my own very easily, but I've been lucky enough to run into other players in here at least. So, you know, that's helped. Did I break it? I did not break it. Okay. I thought I broke it. Install the cog in the machine. Where is this going? Really? Okay, fine. I will go all the way around this room. You're making me go the most bizarre route, but sure. Ocho probably hasn't done it yet if you want me to join. I surprisingly can generally do them on my own. I am envious. My Nightblade butt cannot most of the time. Like, sometimes I feel like I'm tissue paper. Like, if something hits me, I'm gonna go down. But I'm also built out in such a way where I work better with a larger group of people and a healer. That is true. That is true. Chest. I think I'm almost done in here though, so do not feel like you need to hurry on my account. I'm hoping this is the last bit of this, but I don't know for sure. First of all, that comes on. Spin of death. I knew there was a reason I put that AoE on today. Usually my build, I leave that one off, but I don't know. Something seemed like, you know, I put it on. I'm like, this seems like a good thing to have on today for some reason. Not even knowing I was going to come in here. Installing this in the machine. Should I really be doing this is more my question. Like, I don't even know. Talk to Razak's Opus, which is this tiny little thing. The construct tilts left and right like it's considering which way to go. What are you? The construct sits still for a moment, then its legs activate as if they're preparing for motion. I apparently now have a tiny little spider that will run around with me. Where is it? Razak's Opus. Its name is Cog Bucket. And can we just talk about this adorable little spider construct for a second? Because look at, hold on, let me get out of here into a place with decent lighting, which is going to require a significant amount of stealthing out of here. So you're going to want to come out to Bankarai if you haven't been out here yet. This place where I am is like right down here. Like the southern edge of Bankarai. Oh, that was not the ultimate ability I wanted to use. It's fine. But yes, that was definitely worth it for a spider pet. At some point, the plan is, I really want to create a character that has some vested interest in more like the Dwemer constructs, really. Like, this is all personal headcanon. I'm one of those people that tends to just headcanon random things for my characters, even if I don't tend to roleplay them. I don't know. Do you guys do that? I definitely do. But, this is definitely a thing that I could see a character of mine being super into. It's like, oh my god, look at this Dwemer. Look at all this Dwemer stuff. Whoops, I died. It was very painful. You know what? We're gonna sell it to take me to a way shrine, which will bring you back to the entrance. Which I can get away with now because I'm essentially done with this dungeon.
Made it out alive, I see. How did it go?
I took care of it. Karina's dead. I've retrieved your orders.
When presented with a miracle, Redguards normally thank Tall Papa, but he didn't show up down here to untie me. So, thanks go to you, my friend. The Covenant owes you a debt. I need to get back to my superiors. With any luck, these bastards will still be in disarray when we sweep back through here. Farewell. They won't be catching me again. A week down here was very motivating.
Hopefully it's still light outside in Bankarai. Hopefully. You know, I think I spent like about an hour in that dungeon. It was worth it. It was very much worth it for Tiny Spider Pet. We are going to actually do something I do not advocate. And just use money to teleport back to a way shrine, so I'm not underground. Because to be honest, I don't feel like fighting through all of those Imperials. And also, we're gonna come out here where there's some sunlight, so we can admire the tiny little dwarven construct spider that I've just acquired. After many, many hours. After many, many hours, I say, despite it only being like one, look at this tiny little Dwemer construct spider. How cute is this? Hi, Yumi. The spider is apparently what happens when you don't realize you're about to head into a public dungeon and you think to yourself, gee, how bad could this really be to do it on my own? I don't recommend it, by the way. It's not a fun thing, but if you run into enough players, it's not so bad. But just look at the tiny little Dwemer spider. How cute is this? Like, I love him. I love him. Most legends give you an emote. Didn't know they also gave pets. Neither did I. I tend to avoid the public dungeons. Just because the public dungeons, again, they never tend to work out very well for me in the grand scheme of things. 9 times out of 10, if I'm soloing a thing, the public dungeons are just bad plans all around, but that one worked out extremely nicely in my favor. And now you know what I want now? I know they exist. I've just never been lucky enough to get a box with one in it. There are like giant Dwemer spider mounts that exist, and I would like one very much, but I also know I don't. Oh, hello, random NPC to help out. I technically don't have to. Technically, I can just leave well enough alone, but I always feel bad for them when I find them. Also, I am jealous that you're able to actually do that, Yumi. I barely survived. I barely survived the one I did. So I'm envious of your skills. But yes, I would just reiterate, I would very much like the Dwemer construct mount that exists. But chances of my acquisition of it are slim to none. I know they exist, I've never been lucky enough to get one in a box whenever they've existed in boxes. There is sadly not one in the New Moon box, otherwise I'd be all over that, but like the mount I'm most about in the New Moon box that we have right now, or New Moon crate, is, where is he? Like, this is the one I'm obsessed with from the New Moon crate, the New Moon Cinch, but I don't have the crowns to obtain it on my own, otherwise I totally would. But alas. Yumi's trying to get the rune box fragments from the Somerset dungeons. What do those do again?
Ah, King Emmerich said you might be coming. The Imperial...
Okay, 1 second for you, sweetie. I honestly do not remember what those do. Rune box fragments, rune box fragments. What do they do? What do they do? Give you outfits and a pet? I mean, okay. Outfits are shiny. One is a Sijic emote and one is a kitty. Well then, that just seems like an even more valid reason to do a thing. I mean, we all know fashion is the true endgame of MMOs. We all know this. Ooh, I did not want to enchant that. I wanted to charge it. Also, at some point, I really need to go back to a town and empty my bags.
King Emmerich said you might be coming. The Imperials are here. Did you know this? The king and his men are preparing for an attack even now. Though they are greatly outnumbered, I think it is good that you are here.
Indeed, it sounds like he needs me.
Hurry along, then. You will find the king just up the road. I am going to scale this wall and try to get more details on the Imperials' defenses. I will join you shortly.
Also, while I'm thinking about it, where are we? Okay, we have like 2 more main quests in this zone, and then I believe we're done with things, unless there's another Covenant zone I'm just not aware of, which is entirely likely. I have not really paid a whole lot of attention to the other zones unless I've been running around in them.
Ha! Now, I almost feel sorry for the Imperials.
He has grown on me. King Emmerich has definitely grown on me since we started this.
I was wondering when you'd wander up. I knew you wouldn't let me get all the glory. Of course, I wouldn't have wanted to take any action until you were with us regardless, but I like to pretend. Anyhow, how in oblivion are you?
I'm doing fine, Your Majesty. How are you?
I feel strong. I'm ready to spill some Imperial blood. This will be remembered as the place where the Imperials made their last stand in Banquerai. Despite my advisor's concerns, I decided I had to be here and lead the charge myself.
Are you sure that's safe?
Ha! Are you trying to coddle me now too? I command you, put aside your concerns.
Okay.
This isn't even going to be a real contest. Each of my soldiers can take 10 of theirs, and you can take 100. So, can we get on with this?
Yes, of course. I'm yours to command.
All right, everyone. This is it. No one is allowed to die until they've taken down at least 12 enemies. Kill as many as you can. The only exception is the Magus General. She's mine, and mine alone.
Good speech, Emmerich. I can't believe you still fancy me after all these years. Let's get reacquainted then, shall we?
Overconfident as ever, I see. I'm not afraid of you, Septima.
To arms! Defend the king!
You will not! I think we need to spend some alone time, Emmerich. Come, let's find a quiet place.
Are you freaking kidding me? She killed his guards and took off with the king. You know, I gotta give it to the Thards. They know what they want sometimes. Jeez.
Zet's tears. What has befallen? Who has slain everyone? Where's the king?
Yeah, the Imperial Magus General killed them and took the king captive.
Oh, merciful Mara. Please say this isn't so. I knew the king should not have come. Why should he risk his life this way? What will we do now? Someone has to go after him.
Okay, I will. Do you know where she might have taken him?
No, I mean, I have scouted out all this area from the ridges above. The Imperial encampment is just over the hill, and then this temple, the Hall of Heroes, it goes on forever. She might have taken the king anywhere in all that space.
Where do you suggest to start looking?
The encampment. There has been much activity there in recent days. The Imperials have been going in and out of the temple. I have even seen the Magus General herself. Perhaps if you search the encampment, you will find some evidence of her plan.
Sounds good.
You are a brave soul to go after the king on your own. I applaud your courage. I will go to Evermore to request additional support. Then I will return. May Rukhtga and all the gods be with you until then.
Anything I should know about the Imperial's defenses?
None, save that they are very well dug in. I would guess that they have been here for several weeks, making preparations for something significant. Most of the Imperial soldiers are in the encampment. I think there are Daedra in the temple itself.
Great! That's great! Yay! What can you tell me about the temple?
The Hall of Heroes? Oh, it is very, very old, and no one even uses it anymore. Heroes today are entombed at Tuwaka's throne or Motalian necropolis. But long ago, this is where great heroes like Frundar Hunding and Makela Leki were buried.
Oh, why isn't it used anymore?
The Keeper said it should belong to the gods themselves, that mortals were never truly welcome here. Perhaps so. Legends always suggested it was a place where planes collide, where worthy Redguard souls came to make the journey to the far shores.
Okay, this is gonna be fun. Can I sneak around, or do I absolutely need to go in that way? I can sneak, I think. First of all, or... into the camp we go. Dear Lord, look at this. This is freaking huge. So many Imperials. Where to find what I need? I'm gonna have to check every single one of these tents, aren't I? Okay. You know, I wonder how this affects, like, actual, like, people who actually play Imperials in this game. On the spirits of the Hell's Shira, to the most revered Magus General Septima Tharn. I know the 7th Legion's first forays into the Hall of Heroes ended rather unfortunately. What does that mean? But I'm pleased to report that your generous time spent in teaching me the ways of the occult has proven valuable for us both and the Empire as a whole. After spending weeks poring over Metamarco's old notes, which that never ends well, I have found the key to controlling the spirits of Hellshira. Hellshira? Not only will this incantation force the spirits to leave your soldiers alone, it will even render the spirits subject to your command. As ever in awe of your bravery and your brilliance, Major Pampinto Sivio? Well, that's not good. I don't see why you couldn't, E. I don't think they're bound, necessarily. So it might be worth it to look. Also, it looks like the next clue to her plan is back this way. Or in there. Let's go in there. Sneaking through Imperial encampments. Like, I really do wonder how Imperial players feel about doing these sorts of things. Just like, here, I'm murdering my own people. I know the whole point of playing Imperials in these games in general is that you're basically, you're essentially an outcast anyway. But I do sort of have to wonder if it mentally impacts the players. I don't know, maybe that's just me. Because I tend to get really into things when I'm playing a character, so. Directive to Centurion Bedenius? Centurion Bedenius, I've read your reports on the difficulties you've encountered discerning the secrets of the tombs in the anterior area of the temple. And I'm well aware of the number of soldiers who have been killed in the process. Nonetheless, you will not abandon the effort under any circumstance. Somewhere within those tombs is a mechanism by which we can unseal the doors to the Chamber of Passage. Until such time as these doors are unsealed, you will work day and night in the attempt to find and activate this mechanism. If you value your own life, I suggest you file no further reports recommending otherwise. Magus General Septima Tharn. Like I said, the woman knows what she's doing. Or at least acts like she does. I'm conflicted on, her uncle? I forget how Septima is related to Abner, but... Like, I'm conflicted on him on the whole. But... They at least pretend like they know what they're doing, and they're very confident in it, whether they're right or wrong. So... On some level, I kind of admire that, but at the same time, I know it's not exactly the best way to be. All right. I don't know where that one Imperial was dodge rolling to. It's not like it helped him, really, but... On the Chamber of Passage. Attention all members of the 7th Legion. Since we breached the seals on the Chamber of Passage, many of you have speculated on what I'm doing within. Lest you entertain the idea of taking a peek, let me explain what will happen. The magical forces in this space will permit me to exercise a unique form of punishment. When I subject you to these forces, you will experience the rapid liquefaction of your skin and your internal organs. Your bones will then wither and crumble within minutes. And finally, your soul will be subjected to re-experiencing this phenomenon for all eternity. Please consider this before interrupting my work. Magus General Septima Tharn. Well, whatever she's doing, it's not good. They were doing their best. I suppose they were. Oh, there's a battle mage up here. Hi. I'm murdering you now. I hope you don't mind. I mean, you probably do mind, but too late now. It's not like you can object. I don't know why I'm stealthing. It's not like there's... Okay, so it's just a direct line from here to the door. How bad is this gonna be? Guess we're gonna find out.
Halls of the gods or halls of the dead? Which is it? Is there a difference? Look, another live one. Oh, sorry. I should speak more quietly. Don't want to disturb the dead, or the Daedra crawling all over this place. I find them very distasteful. Not right for this place. Not right at all.
Who are you?
Me? I'm the keeper of the hall. I am guardian of the gate between here and there, between this place and the next. The living don't belong here. I'm supposed to keep them out, but I seem to have failed at that.
Are you talking about the Imperials?
Yes, especially that cruel, twisted lady Septima Tharn, I believe she is called.
Mm-hmm.
She has broken all the rules. I told her as much, I did, but she would not listen. When she leaves, I do not think I will invite her to come back.
Do you know where I can find her?
She's in the Chamber of Passage, but it is a forbidden place. You must get special allowances to go there. This is the Heroes' Hall. You will have to convince them to let you pass.
All right, where do I find the heroes?
Oh, they're scattered all over this place, everywhere. Getting them to talk is the hard part. They're quiet types. Been dead for centuries. Frandar Hunding might listen. You'll just have to do some convincing. You have Tuaka's blessing, though.
I'll go look for Frandar then.
I hope Frandar lets you pass. I also hope he has more clarity than I do. I wonder why anyone would want to visit the Chamber of Passage, or even the far shores. Aren't there some shores you could visit a little closer to home?
Do you live here in the hall?
Do I live here? That is a strange choice of words. Yes, indeed. As I said, this place is not for the living. It is the dead who actually live here. I simply watch over the place. I go back and forth between here and there.
Okay. How did Septima Tharn get into the Chamber of Passage in the first place?
If we knew that, then presumably we could force her to leave. That would save us all a lot of trouble, would it not? That would certainly be nice.
Yeah, okay, you're not gonna be much help. Oh, F me. That's a harvester. I hate the harvesters. They're one of the many Daedric enemies I absolutely hate. And oh my god! Sound! It's a raid! It is a raid! What is this? Dream Sleeper, thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. And hello to people coming over from Sound Stream. Welcome, welcome. My name's Lionel. Right now we're streaming some ESO. Occasionally we stream some single player games as well. But yes, if you guys are not already, you should all go over and follow Sound. Because Sound is awesome. Plus, Sound also has a burb. And Spooky is best burb. Spooky is best burb. Not even lying. Yes, thank you very much. Much appreciated. Also, I'm losing it a little over what I'm assuming are what is that? Is that like a sloat in there? It looks like a sloat to me anyway. Like, that is just ridiculous. I love it. Spooky thanks you for his ego. Well, much appreciated. Just the hashtag mood. I mean, yes. That is very much mood most of the time. Yes, thank you for the raid. Very much appreciated. We are currently on a quest to try to complete Cadwell's gold, because this is not a thing I've done before. So, we started with Dominion. Yes, this tune is Dominion. I apologize for nothing. Went through Evanhart Pact, and now we're in Covenant territory. We are out in Bankarai right now, on what I'm hoping is the final leg of this. We basically just had a Tharn kidnap a king, so, you know, now we're just trying to get permission from dead people to get into a space we need to get into to hopefully rescue him, like you do. And naturally, said space is completely full of Daedra, because why not? Because this is just how this goes, apparently. We're also trying to be stealthy more often than not, because this is just me, and this is just how I roll. Okay, down in here we go. Where are we? Bookshelves. And again, just, I never neglect the bookshelves. The bookshelves are wonderful. Also, I need to raid more of these things down here, because sometimes this stuff has crafting mats in it, and let's be real, I am kind of running low on some of them. Only occasionally. Sometimes sneaking has failed me. Sometimes sneaking has failed me very comically. Also, I am in love with my tiny little our construct spider pet. It is wonderful. So how did your stream go earlier, Sound? I would have been myself, but I was prepping for this. Sound has been helping to raise some money for the pet charities that the devs of the game have been working with for the past couple of months. Were you helping for Best Friends or for Paws? I can't quite recall. Former constructs are awesome. They are. Went well. We were doing some dragon stuff to the Four Paws, and I drew people's characters as Alfiq for any $10 donation. Oh my god. Yes, I saw some of those pictures on Discord. They are amazing. I recall seeing a very particularly grumpy looking cat earlier. Inklings, Meowie Folds, and Jumathra. And you're still going in. How long? I can talk. I swear. I know how words work. Charity stream also tomorrow night as well, or are you off tomorrow night? Like, this is the entire week, correct? Words are overrated. I mean, sometimes. Oh no, True Sleever. Internet, come back. Sound is doing more Friday, and Saturday will be their last night to do the art. Yeah, I'm like going ham on this just because, like, why not? It's for animal welfare. Exactly. If I thought I was going to have more time this week, I honestly would have participated in it as well. Because it's pretty much a free for all for any streamer to come join in. But I did not have the time. I felt bad. It is a good cause. I have made a point of hitting up the dragons and murdering them multiple times for the overall count. Do you have any ISP soul gems to revive your internet? We can but hope. Although, would ISP soul gems be the standard soul gem, or would they be black soul gems, do you think? I feel like for mine usually would probably have to be a black one. If it's Spectrum, it's a black soul gem. Okay, then I was right in my guess for black. Very black and evil. We are in agreement. Internet soul gems, therefore, are black soul gems. I'd make a pack with Molag Bal for fiber internet. No! Fiber internet is great. It is not worth that. But then again, I'm still very, very mad at Molag Bal for stealing my soul in the first place, so... But pet... Yeah, but is making a deal with any of the Daedric princes for decent internet worth it? That just seems like a bad idea. I mean, to me, it seems like a bad idea anyway. But you're immortal now. I mean, only technically. Also, I don't know that we technically count as immortal once, you know, you wind up actually beating Molag Bal, but... The worst idea would be, yes, making a deal with Clavic is vile. Most definitely. Most definitely. I mean, any of the Daedric princes seems like a bad idea, but... Clavicus Vile is definitely one of the ones you would not want to mess with. Oh, definitely. It just seems like a very bad plan. Now I'm just trying to think if any of the Daedric princes would be acceptable to deal with. And I'm drawing a blank right now because I don't know if... Meridia providing you slay undead. Azora, yeah. Yeah. I don't know about Barbas. But also, I'm still kind of mad at him. As we've learned from Somerset, even Meridia isn't the best. Exactly. Exactly, Ocho. Yes, Barbas is a very cute boy in Skyrim. But, past that, Barbas could stay all the way over there and not come near me. Oh, you haven't? Oh, Somerset is a freaking phenomenal story. Like, to the point where as I was completing it, I was almost in tears on stream. Like, it was very emotional and very good. Yes, do them in order, most definitely. Elsewhere is meh compared to Somerset. Well, that makes me kind of sad, but hopefully once we're done with, you know, Cadwell's Gold and everything, we'll be moving on to Elsewhere, and I can see for myself. I have not actually done Elsewhere content yet. Stressful is fun. I liked it. Weird. I feel like, at least in my personal opinion, the Covenant storyline felt very slow to get started, but it is definitely picked up as we've gone along. Out of all of them, the Pact storyline was really good. And I did really like that the Dominion storyline felt like one cohesive thing. But, like, the Covenant and the Pact storylines felt somewhat fragmented, at least in the beginning there. Inklings, thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. Many, many hearts. You know what? We should get some more love going in the chat. So, I think this calls for a bunch of our filthy hearts. If you got them, fling them out. Much love for everybody. See. Ultra has done Covenant and enjoyed it. Doing Dominion right now and enjoying it. Better than Covenant. No idea about Pact yet. Pact felt more cohesive towards the end, I feel like. But it's a really good story. Like, I was definitely invested in it from the beginning all the way to the end of it. Dominion was nice because, again, it's very cohesive. Everything really flows together between zones. Which is nice because Pact and Covenant story arcs don't seem to as often. I don't know, maybe that's just me. Also, I'm looking at the closed captions right now and I see it is decided to translate arcs as lyrics. Closed captioner, what are you doing? Sauge ships Holgun and Tanval from Stonefalls. That's just you. You know, I didn't really pick up on anything like that when I played through it, but again, I played through it months ago. I do need to take an alt through there, though, at some point, so I will definitely need to pay closer attention. Covenant was very fragmented. Yeah, each zone was still enjoyable, and the cast that followed you was great, but it wasn't that cohesive. Yeah, like, each of the zones, I like that each of the zones is like its own individual story arc, which it's nice, but when you start off in the Dominion and when everything sort of flows together really nicely and you meet characters again that, you know, there are plot threads that carry over between the zones, I sort of expected the same would happen in the other faction stories as well. So, you know, when I got to the Pact story arc and the Covenant ones, I was like, huh, this is weird, as they don't all flow together. Again, maybe that was just me. I don't know. Sound misses the Dunmer twins from the Dwemer stuff. Yeah, they were fun. I did not expect to like them as much as I did. Okay, let's see. Let's see about getting back to this thing. Well, I keep rifling through baskets because I need crafting mats. Covenant quest lines are the best because they require the least amount of travel around mountains, and it's easy to take direct routes to get to most quest objectives. I can see that. Hello, sir. This is going to be interesting. I apparently need to get his approval to get to where I need to go.
I know you. Your spirit. But you belong in this place no more than the others. The invaders. Why do you come here? Why do you disturb my rest?
I need to get into the Chamber of Passage?
Of all the places in this temple you do not belong, it is there you belong the least. But I sense that where the others have come to violate the chamber's sanctity, you have come to restore it. I will give you my blessing, if you prove worthy.
How do I prove myself worthy?
The invaders have taken my scrolls, 4 sacred writings from the Book of Circles. They describe the principles one must master in the various seasons of life. Recover the scrolls, place them on the appropriate pedestals, and earn my blessing.
Okay, that doesn't sound too hard. Sure, I'll find your scrolls for you. That's not gonna be weird at all. Oh look, one of them is right here. Mastery of Sacrifice. In the season of life in which I shivered from the frost's fall, so did I find myself called upon to cast aside the notions of my destiny that I deemed true. I left the land of my home, to which I did not return for all of my future days. Under Sadakal's ever-changing influence, the Sword Singer must do the same to achieve Mastery of Sacrifice. Okay, so that sounds like that is Frostfall. I am making notes because I am never going to remember. I know me. Also, convenient that one of them is, like, still in the room. Okay. The others are scattered around this freaking harvesters. I hate harvesters with a passion. They're the most obnoxious of the Daedra for me to murder. I do not like them. I've said this before. I will say it again. Not a huge fan of harvesters. Also, what is that emote? I like that emote. But yes, feel free to lurk. It is more than okay. Devotion. In the season of life in which I marched beneath the sun's height, before the power of the gods did I kneel. I dedicated myself wholly unto the spirit of the sword to forge my shahai? I think I'm pronouncing that right, maybe? Which I would wield for all of my days. With Tall Papa's blessing, the sword singer must do the same to achieve mastery of devotion. Okay, so that's sun's height, devotion. Okay. And again, writing this down because I am never going to remember. I know me. Are those tomatoes? Those are amazing. Like, I approve. I'm not sure if they're the tomatoes or if they're strawberries or what, but I approve. I very much approve of those emotes. Oh my god, there are like so many. The Dominion emote, is that a banana? Or cheese or something? I approve. I approve. I very much approve of those adorable emotes. They're super cute. Oh, look. More Imperials. Guess what? You will get to die now. Oh, whoops. I'm hitting a button to do a thing. I'm not even on the right... I'm not even on the right weapon for that to work. Orc berry, Khajiit banana, Nord strawberry. That is amazing. Those are amazing. I love them. Mastery of wisdom. Okay, wisdom is Hearth's fire. The orc is the cutest. I would agree. I would agree. I mean, they were all pretty darn cute. The season of life in which I was exposed to the hearth's fire, into deep contemplation did I withdraw to ponder the nature of truth. I sharpened my mind as my blade and defined the principles I would honor for all of my days. With Tava's blessing, the sword singer must do the same to achieve mastery of wisdom. Now we need the last one, which is over there. Indeed, that is a super cute tomato. Or berry. That is waving. It is very cute. As is that moose. Like, I approve of the moose. You guys have such cute emotes. That's a waffle, my horse plushie. Oh, it's a horse. It is a horse. It's not a moose. Why did I think it was a moose? I don't know. It's very cute, though. I'm not. No. I'm from the US. So I've never actually seen a moose in my life, like right in front of me. I would not want a moose to be right in front of me anyway, because they can be huge and very, very terrifying up close. But I have never been in the same general vicinity as a moose that I am aware of. I do have a lot of friends who are Canadian, though, so maybe that had something to do with it. It's a good thing moose are terrifying. I mean, yes. Yes. I have seen video footage of one that was legitimately as tall as trees. So, moose are very scary. Alright, back with the scrolls. We go. Oh, that harvester is back. We are just going to avoid the harvester, because I don't want to deal with it. He also thinks horses are terrifying for different reasons. Oh dear. Do I want to ask? Pedestal. Meant to hold a scroll. I'm gonna put discipline here. I'm going to put devotion there. I'm going to put wisdom here. And sacrifice here.
You have my blessing. Now you must seek my son's spirit. Speak to Divad.
Okay. Now we go talk to more spirits. Because apparently I need to appease every single spirit in this place. I'm not surprised, really, but it'd be nice if a quest objective was just simple for once. I mean, I know they're never going to be on account of, you know, that's just being how this game is. But it would be nice if some of these quest objectives were relatively simple. Oh my god. Why? Why is this my life? Have to murder everything multiple times over. I'm calling it right now. Wait, are these gonna... Oh, those are just statues. They're not gonna murder me. Yet. You know, when we did the early quests back in, where was I before? Whatever zone I was in prior to this, I was still amazed that these statues did not, like, burst from the ground and assault me. I've seen way too many movies where that's happened. So I was very surprised when it did not. Oh, look. He has many of these statues. How much you want to bet one of them is going to try to kill me? Doing writs in someone's tooth is very solid.
I sense great determination in you, living one. But very few of the living are foolish enough to trespass in these hallowed halls. Even fewer are foolish enough to seek entrance into the Chamber of Passage. This is your intention, though, is it not?
Yes, and your father gave me his blessing.
And you have already achieved in life that which gave me great difficulty. My father's influence, though, was only one aspect of what guided my life's purpose. In truth, it was my mother's role, the sacrifice she made, that defined my destiny.
What sacrifice did your mother make?
When Emperor Hera's soldiers came to arrest me, they struck my mother and she was slain. It wasn't until that moment I embraced the way of the sword. To earn my blessing, light the braziers in the chamber above in the colors to honor her sacrifice.
All right, how do I light them?
You'll find the braziers are already lit. You must simply cycle through the colors on each brazier to match the memory of my mother's final moments. It's getting the colors in the correct order that matters.
Seriously? Okay, how do I know the order of the colors?
Turn and observe the moment of my mother's sacrifice. Remember it as I do. Take it into your heart and light the fires of my memory.
Okay, so what is that? Yellow, red, blue? Blue? Okay, so we are making quick things here. Yellow. I think those are both blue anyway. He is. He's very handsome. I don't know if I need to do these in a particular order, but up we go. And if I get it wrong, well, it just probably resets. Okay, now you can stay there. That's fine. I did not mean to dodge roll. It's fine. Okay, which one are you? You are... Oh, wait, you're all set up like that. Okay. Nope. I need you like that. Okay. So you're gonna stay like that. You get to be the yellow one. And this one gets to be red.
My mother's memory. You have my blessing. Now you must seek out Makela Leki.
Alright, onwards we go. That one was less painful than I thought it might be.
Circle around!
Hi, get back here. You know, it's very rude. I'm trying to murder them and they just keep moving. I'm just gonna avoid that harvester because I don't want... Oh, no, I can't avoid you. That is also rude when I cannot just avoid just an enemy I'd really rather skip dealing with. Okay. Back this way. Now for Makela Leki. Woo. See, I'm not a huge fan of them. But I also have memories of them easily kicking my ass at lower levels. We're gonna leave that there for a second. There are many swords here.
It takes a brave soldier to enter the Chamber of Passage, but courage alone is not what defines a warrior. One has already breached the chamber without my blessing, but you come behind seeking just that, do you not?
I do. I seek to stop the one who went in there.
And by seeking our blessing, you show that you deserve such an honor. The one who breached the chamber, this Septima Tharn, she has strength, courage, and even wisdom, but she lacks an essential quality of a true Onsei.
What quality is that?
The answer is the key to my blessing. You will find several impressive swords in this chamber. They are only symbols of ideals, but bring me the blade a true swordslinger would wield, and I will grant you entrance to the Chamber of Passage.
I'll choose the appropriate sword then. Somehow. Sword of the Magus Lord. Forged in an ancient crystal tower in Somerset, this magical blade was a gift from Auriel to his most powerful battle mages. This thrice-forged orcish steel blade was a gift from Moloch himself to the conquering orc king Nargi Grobarok. Okay. A simple training sword. A simple blade used for training. Sword of the Saint. A gift from the tribunal to Saint Nerevar, this Dunmore blade was infused with Vivek's near godlike power. Oh. Which one is the correct sword? Which sword is the right sword? You know, it is probably this one. 3 godlike weapons and a training weapon. It is true.
You must think as Swordsinger would. Which blade would be most suitable for a warrior who has achieved mastery of his or her technique?
I believe I have the correct blade.
Very well then. Which blade is it? Well done. A true Swordsinger would select the training sword because it is the swordsman, not the sword, that matters. You understand true humility. You have my blessing. You may enter the Chamber of Passage.
Thank you. Yeah, I realized after I was poking at it. It's like, if I was a sword master, which one would I want? Like, obviously, this being me, the magical ones are shiny and everything, but... for these guys, they're all about their art. Whoop. Hi. Are you ready to die? Also, I love how I'm just murdering these guys over here. And these Imperials are just like, eh. Whatever, things are happening. I don't care. I don't know why that amuses me so much, but it does. Okay, down this hallway we go. You know, I've been in several of these Redguard style temple things by now. I'm honestly disappointed that none of these statues have really come to life and tried to kill me. Not that I really want them to, but it's vaguely disappointing. How did you get down here?
Heroes? Gods, Imperials, who's in charge here? You! You've earned the blessings of the heroes, but blessings will only get you through the door. Are you really ready for what lies on the other side?
I don't know what lies on the other side.
Something that no mortal has ever seen. Until that nasty woman went in there, of course. And who knows what she might have done to the place. I guess you'll be finding out soon enough, though.
Well, thank you for coming, Inklings, and good night, Arendelle. Much appreciated. I'm glad you were able to come along for a little bit. We do this every Thursday evening at 8, so if you guys are available at that time, please feel free to stop by for more ESO content. We're about ready to wrap up as it is anyway, because we only have a couple more minutes left in tonight's stream anyhow. For it is getting late on my end.
The real mystery is what's a woman like that wanting to...
So rather than pick this up, because I do worry about being able to finish a thing, Nergala Grin, thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. Many hearts. Let's at least pick up this quest and see what exactly is going to go on. But we're not going to go too much further past this. Because I do not... Time is an issue. And I also don't want to get too involved in a thing before, I have to wrap up. But I at least want to know what we're getting into. And, sometimes a cliffhanger of sorts is entertaining. Let's see. What has he got for us?
The real mystery is what's a woman like that wanting to do in a place like this? She has a prisoner, but the Chamber of Passage is not a place for holding someone. It's a place for sending someone on.
Sending someone on to where?
To the far shores, of course. This is it. This is the path the souls of heroes take to move on to the afterlife, as some call it. Souls used to be flying through here all the time,
guess there just aren't as many heroes anymore.
Is Septima Thorn trying to get to the far shores?
You think it's just an elaborate suicide plot? Afraid I don't share your optimism. But what is she doing in there? I'd say only the gods know. But I don't think they do. The way I look at it, there's only one way to find out.
Understood. I'm going in. You know what? I wasn't going to. I need to know what it's like back here. You know, sometimes you just sort of like, I want to see what's back here. So I'm going to. And it's not that much further, so we're probably good. We're probably fine. Oh.
Look, Emmerich, your savior has arrived. Or is that your executioner?
Oh.
It's good that you're here, my friend. Though, I'm afraid I may be dying.
Okay, hold on. We can get you healed.
You're a good friend. Courageous and loyal. And all that. But you're a terrible liar. I just wish it wasn't that wench Septima that killed me.
Your Majesty? Oh!
I suppose I must say goodbye, my friend. I'll see you on the other side.
Yes, you will. Because we're doing the dumb thing. Or trying to. Because, there we go. Like, this needs to trigger. Which way do I need to run? Well, you know, I knew getting into some form of the afterlife was a possibility. I did not think we'd actually be going there. Looks very much like some places we have been, except a lot of purple haze. This is, I think, where we're going to call things for the night, because it is getting to that point, and I do need some sleep. It's getting kind of late for me. But thank you all so much for coming and for hanging out with me tonight. I do appreciate it. You guys are awesome. Many hearts. And thank you again so much, Sound, for the raid. You guys are great. It was a nice, unexpected surprise to cap off the night. Thank you to anybody from Soundstream who elected to stick around. I appreciated it a lot. Many hearts to you as well. You guys are welcome. If anybody is new around here, though, and you enjoyed the things you saw, there is a heart-shaped button up in that corner that you guys can click on, and if you have notifications on, you will find out when I'm live next. Next stream is going to be Sunday afternoon at 2 p.m. Eastern. We are going to be playing some Stardew Valley, thanks to E, who was generous enough to give me the thing, which I very much appreciate. And so we're going to be poking at that on Sunday. Next ESO stream, however, is going to be Thursday evening at 8 p.m. And we're going to be wrapping this up and hopefully starting elsewhere at that point in time. Let's see, though, who is on that we can all go to after this. Because there are some other awesome people streaming tonight. Some of which are ESO players who are also doing some stuff for charity. Let's see who else is on that I can send folks to. Oh, also, you know who's on? Neff seems to be on. Neff might be winding down for the night, but I don't know. There are many folks that are on that I can send y'all to. You know what? Let's keep it going with ESO for the night, I think. Let us go with... Who do we have? Let us see about... Looks like T's on. Let's go, possibly, go say hello to T. T is also participating in the charity drives for saving the cats. You know, the whole theme for the whole thing is slay dragons, save cats. So I will set up a lovely little host for the T. Please go stick around. T is an adorable Khajiit streamer. I'm in awe of the little T that she has in the corner there. So I will get that going. And I'm going to head out, my friends. But you all have a good evening. And I will see you soon. Again on Sunday afternoon. Bye, guys.